your eyes
Bro,
immediately
what the
gravitate towards the high ceilings and a spacious dining room with massive windows that illuminate the area with natural light. Keep walking and the room opens up into what can only be described as a deluxe family room with over 8 windows that will immerse you with the outdoors. It's your lucky day.
Let's
Someone
go.
just handed you a check for $500,000. There's only one condition. You can only use it to buy real estate in the United States. You will now discover that $500,000 can buy you a wide array of quality depending on just one very
Sorry, the fact that you guys have so much space in the US, you guys don't understand. The space you guys have, like I live in an apartment right now. I think it's big enough for me, but most apartments in the UK, they're tiny. Most houses are tiny, and you guys have this big, massive land, and I'm sure that 500,000 probably able to get. I don't know. I mean, but it's gonna be a big, massive house, probably like 7 rooms in different states. I'm really intrigued about this. It's gonna be fun, and I'll tell you guys about my house here. Because I'm living in England right now. When I used to live in Ireland, I'll tell you about the house there, how small it is and all that, and how much it costs. This is going to be fun. Let's go.
variable. They say real estate is all about location, and as you're about to find out, a couple of miles can mean the difference between affording a luxury mansion or a rundown studio apartment. Need some help with your purchase? Let's take a look at what $500,000 will buy you throughout the United States of America.
Okay.
Kicking off our journey, we start with the Big Apple, a city home to over 8 million people spread out over 5 boroughs. This is the metropolis that is New York City. As one of the most expensive areas in the country with a median apartment price of over $1 million, finding luxury with your prize is going to be a struggle. The center of the city, found here on the island of Manhattan, is known as the cultural, financial, media, and entertainment capital of the world. Apartments in this borough are among the most expensive on earth. For a $500,000 budget, you will struggle to find a livable space, but Brooklyn is just a short 40-minute subway ride away, and this brand new apartment offers us just what we were looking for. Here you can get a 1-bedroom condo that was just built this year. A modern interior featuring heated floors, custom cabinets, and vibrant materials make this place look truly spectacular. On the large, sprawling roof, you will find a 40,000 square foot garden. A rare city oasis where you can relax in comfort overlooking the Verrazzo Narrows Bridge. This is also where you'll find a children's
Sorry, how far is it from Brooklyn to New York City? I feel like if it's like less than 15 minutes on a train, that's not too bad. If you're paying double the price in New York City, why just go live in Brooklyn? Like I've lived in an apartment for the last 6 years. Since I moved to Birmingham. I live in Birmingham City, which is like the second or third city in the UK. Definitely in the top 5 in the UK anyway. It's a big, massive city, and I live in the city center, and I pay just under £1,000 for 2-bedroom, which is just about, how much is that in dollars? Just about probably like $1,400, close to that. Which for me, it's beautiful. Like just around £1,000 for 2-bed, because most apartments in London, next level. Manchester, probably the same. But yeah, in Brooklyn, how much would it be per month? If you're buying it, I think it's 500,000 for one bedroom. That's mad. 1 bedroom.
playground, a basketball court, running track, and sunbathing areas. This unit is located within the predominantly residential neighborhood of Dyker Heights in the southwest corner of Brooklyn. While it may only be 650 square feet, the vibrant lighting and modern finishes give it the illusion of a much bigger space. From here, a subway ride to Manhattan's Midtown would take you over 1 hour. You may think that $500,000 would get you more bang for your buck, but in cities like New York, with 8 million people crammed into this tiny space, the average cost of residential real estate is going to run you close to $1,800 a square foot. But if you're looking to trade the big city life for the beach, you may be able to get a much better deal in sunny Miami. Situated in what is known as the city's financial center, Brickell is where you'll find glittering business towers, luxury condos, and rooftop bars that overlook beautiful.
It's so weird. I've heard of Brickell. Brickell is meant to be there. So you've got the place where they do the spring break. I'm not sure, what's that place called again? So you got Brickell, which is like the nice area. I think you can go shopping. Is there like a shopping district over there? You got the fancy shops like Gucci and all that. And then you got another area where people go spring break. What's that place called again? I've forgotten what's called now. But yeah, Brickell must be really nice. But I thought Brickell was expensive. Let's find out.
Biscayne Bay. For $500,000, it's here on top of Brickell City Center, where you'll find this 1-bedroom, 1.5 bath luxury condo. Walk through one of 2 extravagant lobbies and head up the elevator, and you'll find this sophisticated 800 square foot condo featuring luxurious Italian cabinetry, earthy tones, and a spacious open floor layout. The kitchen blends right in with the rest of the building with its modern sleek appliances like this wall oven and built-in stovetop. Step into the living area and you'll find the highlight of the property, a balcony with magnificent views of the bay and the Brickell building.
I don't know why, but I'm scared of that. I love a view, but just the fear of falling down. Like if I have a balcony, I want the balcony edge to be like, I want to be able to like stand and hold on to the top of it. Not that mistakenly running and I'm falling off. I don't know why. Like the views are amazing, but there's always that fear of God forbid. God forbid. You guys got like 98th floor, 85th floor. That's so mad. And also, I feel like the older you get, I'm 30 years old now. Me and my girlfriend want to get a house. Like we're not, like we've lived in an apartment for like, again, for the last 6 years. It's different now because we're thinking of, the next step, having a baby, getting married. I feel like now it's a house. If I get an apartment, it's just an investment. I don't see myself raising a kid or raising my family in an apartment because it's just so, you need a place where everything is free. Like you need some freedom. I feel like if you have an apartment, the lift could go off. You got neighbors that are just so close to you. The bin area, the parking, everything. I love people. Don't get me wrong. I'm the biggest extrovert, but sometimes I just want to be alone. So I want to feel like I've got my space without having. I step out to the balcony. There's a neighbor right there. I want to be able to just be in my back garden in a house that, okay, I don't want to see anyone today. I can do that. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense to you guys? Let me know.
Buildings that surround it. The glass balustrade opens up the space and gives you the width necessary for seating and entertainment. A perfect place to show guests your $1 million view. But if you're craving for the West Coast where the sun settles in its final location, we can hop on a long flight across the country to the City of Angels, LA. Here, real estate costs are sky high, and $500,000 may not get exactly what you're hoping for. Situated in one of the most infamous neighborhoods in LA, this small 1,200 square foot Spanish-style home with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom will set you back right around that mark. Although the neighborhood, known as South Central, has had a bad reputation known for its gang violence and criminal activity, since 2008, the area has been a prime target for gentrification amid rising real estate costs. In the back, you'll even get a nice and spacious backyard along with a detached 2-car garage. Sure, it may not be as inviting as your Brickell condo, but at least you'll have your very own private retreat. Inside, you'll find updated flooring and 3 reasonably sized bedrooms with what looks to be a fresh new carpet, trim, and paint. The master bedroom suite shows off the house's warm and inviting tone with an updated space that has been freshly remodeled. The kitchen, although slightly lacking in design, looks to be upgraded and brand new, and it opens up to a living room with a rare vaulted ceiling. This may not be the luxury you were looking for, but it's your very own home, located just 7 miles from the city center in one of the most expensive real estate markets on the planet. But maybe you don't care too much about location and you're looking for pure value. Escaping the high prices of California, we head about 4 hours east to Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Here in the suburbs, miles from the infamous Strip, you will find some of the best real estate deals on the planet. Fresh new homes selling for unbelievable prices. This 2,600 square foot villa features 3 luxurious bedrooms with deluxe windows letting in natural light throughout. Sure, it may be on the outskirts of town, but this fresh development is just a 15-minute car ride from the city center and airport. Entering the bedroom, you can get a sense of the difference in quality here as opposed to LA. Each room comes equipped with upscale features showing off these stunning new designs. A massive island opens up the modern kitchen with 36-inch double-stack cabinets, allowing you to take this space to a new level. The open design gives the entire home an elegant feel, and looking to the backyard reveals a massive pool so you can cool off during those hot desert days. This sprawling development with over 9,000 homes is evidence of just how much growth the city has seen over the past few years.
You guys don't understand. For that kind of house in my city, in Birmingham, in the UK, that's over $1 million. At least over £1 million. Or at least $1 million plus a swimming pool. At least £1 million. £1 million is like $1.2, $1.3 million. Like me, I do not care. I feel like I've lived that city life for so many years that I want that countryside because I grew up in the countryside in Ireland in a place called Kildare, and I miss that. I love that. So I don't care about being near the sea because I've seen everything. You can't. I don't care anymore. I couldn't give a toss. I just want space. I want them. Oh, I want a space. A studio for myself, a big room for a man cave. I want a man cave. Oh wow, that's lovely. If I could invest it, if I was living in America and I could invest it, just that'd be my holiday home in Vegas. Less than a mil. How much is it? Like half a million, isn't it? Wow, that's very good in my opinion. Anyway, so if you can get this in Vegas, and I think he said it's about 7 miles away, 15 minutes drive, less than 15 minutes drive to the sea center, to the where the main things are going on in Vegas, the Strip. Imagine a place like I'm trying to find what place would be cheaper. I know Montana is meant to be a bit expensive. Missouri, I don't know. Let's see.
Californians trading small ranches for massive luxury villas is a trend that will likely continue, and desert developers are printing money by providing value to those who are used to West Coast prices. If living in the desert next to a city known for sin isn't exactly what you dream, maybe this city built on a marsh and a swamp is. Welcome to Houston, Texas, America's 4th largest city. With more than 2.2 million residents, Houston attracts visitors and transplants with a wonderful mix of world-class arts, booming business, pro sports, and award-winning cuisine. Here you'll find extremely affordable real estate without the desert climate and likely some of the most stunning homes you can buy with $500,000. This brand new build by Weston called the Albany contains 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and an attached 2-car garage. When you walk in, your eyes immediately gravitate towards the high ceilings and a spacious dining room with massive windows that illuminate the area with natural light. Keep walking and the room opens up into what can only be described as a deluxe family room with over 8 windows that will immerse you with the outdoors, and a massive extra high ceiling that gives you a sense of grandeur and spaciousness. Behind it, you'll find the striking kitchen, complete with its very own massive island and sleek.
My girlfriend, she loves islands. She would, if she sees this, she'd be, oh my, look at it. How many tables? Tiny. Is it just 4 or 8? It's just one row. Is there more at the back? Look how big. Do you see the high ceiling earlier when they showed? Look at how high that ceiling is.
Massive extra high ceiling that gives you a sense of.
This, I think, because I'm such a family person, yeah, that all I'm thinking of is Christmas Day. You got your massive Christmas tree, literally eye to the top. It's actually does it snow in Houston? I love a bit of snow. So imagine if it's winter, it's Christmas Day. You open the curtain, the gift on the floor, everyone's in their pajamas. This mass, the kids are running around. That's all I care about. Because I grew up in that kind of environment and I love that environment. Even though my house, so when I was growing up in Ireland, like my house was literally a detached house. So my house is like here. So let's see, sorry, my house is here. The neighbor's house is literally same wall. Like if my neighbor's kids start crying, we can hear it properly. Like any conversation, like that, I can hear what they're saying. Like it's so close. And the houses, I think, how much did they get? I think the house was like less than 3. When my parents got the house like 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago. And I think they go for like less than 250,000. I think now, I think that's what about probably like 300 to 500,000. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a tiny house. It's a 3-bedroom house. You got the garden. The garden is tiny, but everyone, like, it's so normal to have that kind of house. So when I do see this, it's like, wow, this is beautiful. This is my dream, man. If you were to buy this kind of house in Birmingham, probably be somewhere near the country, somewhere like Sutton. It's an area called Sutton Coldfield, which is like the posh area of Birmingham. At least £1 million. At least, so that's like $1.4 million. At least. Wow. Does this have a pool as well? Let's see.
Grandeur and spaciousness. Behind it, you'll find the striking kitchen, complete with its very own massive island and sleek white cabinets that you would normally find in multi-million-dollar homes. From here, the house completely opens up, and between the built-in double wall ovens and the extra large Sub-Zero fridge, the entire house wraps around you in a layout that is truly spectacular. A brief walk up the winding stairs reveals the bedrooms. Every room in the house is a spectacular showcase of modern design. Each bedroom comes complete with its own ensuite bathroom featuring stylish layouts and modern features. From the East Coast to the West Coast, from the desert to the swamp, we have seen a wide selection of markets in the United States. In the surging 2021 real
Sorry, I feel like, I feel, it's like game room. This is what motivates me to work hard every day, man. This is what motivates me. And I always say this, man. It's for my kids, my grandkids. I want them to have a life that I've always dreamt of. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's about your kids, your grandkids, your family. I couldn't care about what money, what you spend your money on, everything. At the end of the day, home, family, that's what matters, man. This is beautiful, man. This is in Houston. I'm trying to think, what other places would be okay and don't be that expensive? What's Washington like? I'll be intrigued.
Real estate market, you may be surprised to see how little $500,000 can buy you throughout the United States. In markets like Houston and Vegas, luxury can still be bought, but in any of the big coastal cities, $500,000 is nothing spectacular. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know where you would live with $500,000 in the comments below. Also, if you could please help out the channel by hitting that like and subscribe button.
Yeah, I feel like, see, that's a great channel. You guys check out that channel. I'm going to put a link down below. If I was starting a family in United States, places like Houston, is it Houston or Houston? Houston, Texas. Something like Houston, Texas. Las Vegas, I'm not sure, because obviously what comes with Vegas, it's meant to be this same city. But Houston looks good to me. It looks perfect. I'm not sure. I think it depends on the neighborhood as well, because you don't think of schools and all that. But in my opinion, why would you pay $500,000 for a small, tiny apartment to live in a city that's full of people pretending to be what they're not? Because most people in New York City, I think they just fake, man. I think it's all fake. Everyone's pretending to be happy. Not everyone. Most people are pretending to be happy. It's all, even in Los Angeles as well. It's, again, not everyone, but like most people that we see that are meant to be, maybe that influencers or something like that. It's just this fake life that you see, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I love just being in a neighborhood where you get to know your neighbors. You get to have people that have values. Do you know what I mean? That they care about family. Values. Family means everything. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll try and react to it. See you guys very soon. Bye-bye.